Solicito su autorización para conducir y dar inicio.
Venezuela's president, Nicolás Maduro, ordered his military to do defensive drills in the eastern Caribbean after a British warship went toward the waters of Guyana, which Venezuela claims as its own. The two South American countries have a long-standing dispute over a large border area. Maduro said on national TV that 6,000 Venezuelan soldiers, including air and naval units, will do joint exercises on the eastern coast of the country, close to Guyana. He said the arrival of the British vessel HMS Trent to Guyana was a danger to Venezuela. He said the ship's presence goes against a recent deal between the two countries. Venezuela believes in diplomacy, in dialogue, and in peace, but no one is going to intimidate Venezuela, Maduro said, surrounded by several military leaders. This is an intolerable threat to any sovereign nation in Latin America. The dispute between Venezuela and Guyana is about the Essequibo, a region with few inhabitants but rich in oil, located off its coast. Guyana has controlled the region for many years, but in December, Venezuela revived its historical claim to the Essequibo by holding a referendum, where it asked its people if they wanted the Essequibo to become a state of Venezuela. The situation worsened because of the dispute, and the presidents of both countries met on the island of St. Vincent in the Caribbean and agreed to find a peaceful solution to the problem. However, during the meeting, Guyana's president, Irfan Ali, said his country had the right to cooperate with its allies to protect its territory. Guyana's officials said the visit of HMS Trent was part of a planned activity to enhance the country's defense abilities, and said the ship will stay as planned. HMS Trent is a ship that patrols and rescues and recently helped stop drug smugglers on the west coast of Africa. It can hold up to 30 sailors and 18 Marines. The ship has 30mm guns and a place to land helicopters and drones. The ship was sent to Barbados in early December to stop drug smugglers, but its mission was changed on December 24th when it was sent to Guyana. The UK Defence Ministry said the ship will work together with Guyana's military forces. The country of 800,000 people has a small military that consists of 3,000 troops, 200 sailors, and 4 little boats called barracudas. Venezuela says it was robbed of its land in 1899, when Guyana was a colony of Britain, and judges from Britain, Russia, and the United States decided the border. The U.S. spoke for Venezuela partly because Venezuela had cut off relations with Britain. Venezuela's officials say Americans and Europeans worked together to take their land away. They also say that a deal between Venezuela, Britain, and British Guyana in 1966 to settle the dispute made the original decision invalid. Guyana says the first deal is legal and final and asked the top court of the United Nations in 2018 to confirm it, but a verdict is still far away. The old dispute was brought up again recently by the discovery of oil in Guyana.